So what's going on everyone, my name is Mr. Dalek JD and welcome to one of the most helpful videos you've ever seen for Targeted Toten. As in this video, I'm going to be showing you how you can obtain all 3 wonder weapons in Targeted Toten for absolutely free. That means every game you can get a free Wunderwaffe, a free Tundra Gun and a free Thunder Gun. And hopefully should make your Easter egg runs a lot easier. So let's begin, shall we? And we'll start off with how to get a free Tundra Gun. The only things you'll need to have done before we can start any of these is to have basically the whole map open, which involves getting the cranks, attaching the zip lines and getting the zipline handles so you can go over to the facility. Once you have that open, we can begin the free Tundra Gun Easter egg. So make your way to the loading platform and above this door you should notice a target. Simply throw a snowball at the target and you should hear a ding sound. From there you can take the zipline back to spawn, make your way over the frozen crevasse and make your way to the back of the ice slide where you'll throw a snowball at another target on the wall. Now our next target is going to be at the top of the boat near the power switch, and whilst making our way over there, I want to stress that I feel like each target, your first snowball throw at it must hit it and cause the ding noise. Otherwise, if that doesn't happen, you have to go and reset it by going back to the facility and starting again with that target. It happened to me in my game. I didn't get a completely clean run. So the second time round, I didn't miss any and I managed to get this to work. But there we can go. We can see the target there on the sun deck. So I throw my snowball nice and easy. We then jump onto the flinger, making sure if you've actually built that and got the gearbox fixed, as that's a quick way to get over to the lighthouse. And on level 3 at the back of the staircase you can see this target right here. Simply throw a snowball at that, and then we've only got one more target left to do, and you want to take the zip line to the cargo hold, and as you dunk into the water you simply want to turn around. There'll be a target, and if you throw it at that, the box will open revealing the Tundra Gun and you can pick that up absolutely free. That literally only takes about 2 minutes in game for you to complete. Very quick and simple, and a guaranteed Tundra Gun. Now out of all of the 3 wonder weapons you can get in this map for free, and in this video the Tundra Gun is easily the weakest because it has a ton of splash damage. So if you do want to run this, be sure to use PhD slider. Anyway, let's move on to the 3 Wunderwaffe, and in order to do this it's very simple. We're going to be looking for an icicle which can be in 3 spots. The first spot is going to be on top of the cave as you enter it from the beach, and you're looking for a big icicle. It's there in my game, so I shot it and picked it up. It's very obvious. If it's not there, then make your way over to the front of the lighthouse, and on the left of this railing it should be right there. If it's not there, then make your way down past the fuse door and look above the staircase here, and an icicle should be there if it wasn't in the last 2 spots. And I love this location because it's a nod to the original Call of the Dead Easter egg. But once you've picked up your icicle, you want to make your way to the front of the boat, the forecastle, and there's going to be a pot on a fire. You simply want to put your icicle into that pot by holding your interact button, and it's going to slowly melt, and you can watch this melt in real time, or you can run around and do something. But after about 30 seconds or so, the icicle will have melted and revealed a key which you can pick up. You'll then want to use the zip line to go over to the facility, and inside Specimen Storage there will be a safe on a table. Hold your interact and the key will open the safe to reveal the Vril device. From here you need to get about between 10 to 15 zombie kills for it to collect the souls, fill up the Vril device, and once it's complete you'll be able to pick up the Vril device, go to the top of the lighthouse and give it to the hermit. He will then bring you down a key and will open the right chest on top of the lighthouse, which will reveal the Wunderwaffe. Very, very simple. It can take you like 5 minutes to do in game to have a guaranteed Wunderwaffe, and you need that for the Easter egg. This is definitely a great way to get the Wunderwaffe. And last but by no means least is how to get a 3 Thunder Gun, which is ideally the best wonder weapon to use if you're going for Easter egg runs. Now to get the Thunder Gun is very simple. All you have to do is complete the 5 totem challenges around the map. You're always going to do 2 of these in order to start the Easter egg and be given the dials, but you need to complete all 5. Now I know a lot of you guys probably already are aware of the challenges, but I'm just going to break down where these totem locations are and how you complete each challenge. And remember, before you can start any of these challenges, you need to have collected the blue rock from the cave in the beach and brought it back to the hermit. Starting with the first one, which is Lighthouse Station, and the first challenge is to kill 20 25 zombies with headshots and collect their brains. Very simple stuff. Just as you're killing the zombies, aim for the head and they will drop a brain which you need to go up to and pick up. And once you've gotten 25 of those, the totem challenge will give you a reward, and we can move on to the next one, which is to shield bash zombies. So you're going to need to build the shield. If you don't know how to do that, I'll have that link down below, but very simple stuff, just using the melee on your shield. And the last challenge is to carry 3 jars of pee to the beach. What you need to do is go to the top level of the lighthouse. There'll be the set of jars. You need to pick them up, and you need to walk all the way from the bottom of the lighthouse all the way to the beach water to empty the pee. During this, you cannot run, jump, or fall. You simply have to walk and sort of escort these jars all the way back to the water 3 times over. And once completed, you'll be given a reward at the Lighthouse Station, which is a self-revive. Next challenge station can be found on the beach, with the first challenge being to headshot zombies with snowballs. So just pick up the snowballs and aim for the head, and you should be able to get this one really easily. The second one is to kill zombies with the lighthouse trap, and again, you can find this at the beach or by the spawn, either where you want to do it, but simply activate the trap, lead a train of zombies in, and you should get that one nice and easily. And the last one is to complete the SOS messages around the map. So the first SOS message can be found on the side of the boat right in front of the totem pole. You simply need to throw snowballs in the gaps in the letters. The second one can be found in front of the lighthouse, as you can see right here. Again, the exact same scenario. And the last and final one is going to be under the forecastle, which you can get to through the artifact storage. You can go ahead and shoot down the fire so you can get to the sunken path, or use dynamite to get here, whichever way you fancy. Once completed, you'll see the completion of the 3 out of 3. You can pick up your reward, and that's 2 done. The next totem challenge station is Forecastle, with the first challenge being to get a certain amount of kills without moving. Very simple stuff. The second one is to get 10 melee kills. You can use your katana, you can use the shield for this. That's fantastic. And challenge 3 is to get 3 ingredients for soup. First ingredient can be found in the gangway, which is the kitchen area. You can find it on this sofa. If it's not there, it can be on the side of this table, and if not, it's up on the bar area here, and it should look like a jar. The next one we're going to be looking for is going to be situated on the beach, and you can find it on this left container right here. If it's not there, then it might be a piece of corn on the ground by the snowballs here, and if not, then make your way over to the old quick revive machine location, and it could be in this wheelbarrow here. And the final section is to find meat, which is in the boathouse coming from spawn, and you can find it next to this Mog 12 wall buy. If it's not there, turn around and it can be right beside the door, and if not there, it can be in the actual kitchen section on this stove. Take these ingredients back to the pot, place them in, and then throw a snowball at the pot to complete the challenge, and you can collect your reward, and that's the 3rd totem challenge done. The next totem pole can be found in the frozen crevasse, which is just off from spawn, and the first challenge is going to be killing zombies while in frozen water. Very simple stuff, just literally stand in water and just shoot zombies. Doesn't matter what direction or range they are, as long as you're standing in water, it will count. Next challenge is to shatter frozen zombies, and the way that you can do this is to throw snowballs at zombies until they freeze over, and then when they are in that process of freezing, just simply knife them. Once that's complete, we can work on the last one, which is to play the Hermit's favourite tune on the bells in docks. Now, I do advise you to have subtitles on and write down the note pattern that he mentions, otherwise you're not going to be able to complete this. He's going to tell you to play a 5-note tune, and there are 5 bells that correlate to each note in the spawn. To make this simple, I've included a diagram so you can basically get this every single time. But this bell right by the power switch is a A note. The bell by these windows are going to play G. The one at the back of the spawn is going to play an E. And then finally, this one off to the kitchen is going to play a C. Once that's completed, redeem your reward and we can move on to the final podium. And this one can be found in Specimen Storage right by the buildable bench. So the first challenge for this is to fling zombies. Very simple stuff. As long as you've picked up the broken gearboxes, given it to the Hermit, he brings the fixed ones and you've placed them down on any flinger, you can easily do this. Just simply train up some zombies, wait till they're near the flinger, jump on it, and then boom, you should get the kills for that. that. The next challenge is to kill enemies while riding on a zipline, and I do advise you use a pretty strong weapon for this. If you have an insta-kill, this will definitely make this even easier, but essentially you can only kill zombies and it counts whilst you're riding a zipline. It's obviously not the easiest thing to aim at if zombies are far away, but shouldn't be too difficult. And the last challenge is to complete the Whack-A-Mole station using snowballs. So this is on the loading platform right by the podium challenge itself. What you'll want to do is pick up some snowballs and throw it at this target in the middle. Once you're here, you're then going to want to watch these set of pipes as different puppets are going to rise out of them, and you're going to need to throw a snowball at them. This is going to be something you're going to have to repeat 3 times, and as you go on with this, they get faster and faster. But it is very, very simple once you're just watching it and seeing how this is done. It's a simple whack-a-mole, and you have snowballs to your left and right to replenish your invent to keep playing the game. And you can track your progress by looking at the number of completions out of 3. But once completed, you can redeem your reward, which is 50% off traps. And from then on, head up to the lighthouse where the hermit will say that you have done all of his challenges. He will give you a key that will open up the other weapons box at the top of the lighthouse, which is just to the left of the Wunderwaffe box, and this will give you a free Thundergun. Definitely a lot of effort in order to get that free Thundergun, but if you're going for a lot of challenges and want some of the rewards that come with each specific challenge podium, then it might be worth trying to do this inside your game. Therefore, you can guarantee all players to at least have a wonder weapon. Now, unfortunately, I know some of you are asking, can you have multiple wonder weapons in your possession, such as a Tundra Gun and a Thundergun, or a Wunderwaffe and Thundergun? And unfortunately not. You can only have one of these 3 weapons. If you get another one in your game, you'll have to swap out the previous wonder weapon that you got for free. But hopefully this helped you out and was a super useful video. I know from now on playing TOTEN, I'm going to use at least 2 out of the 3 of these 3 weapons every single game just to help me out get towards a higher round, or even if I'm going for an Easter egg run, it will be incredibly useful. Having one player with the Wunderwaffe, another with the Thundergun, and even another with the Tundra Gun is a recipe for success in my opinion. And it's fantastic that you don't have to rely on wonder weapon RNG from the mystery box when these are guaranteed ways for you to get them. And this is also a way for multiple players in a game to have wonder weapons as well. As per normal, if someone got a wonder weapon out the mystery box, that was it, no one else could get it. But this is a guaranteed way for there to be at least a multiple of Wunderwaffes, Thunderguns, or Tundra Guns within a single game. But if you found this video useful, guys, I'd really appreciate you taking a second out of your day to drop a like. If you need more targeted totem tutorials, I have tons of videos down below in the description, but feel free to subscribe for more, and I'll catch you next time.